In the somber tapestry of a medieval kingdom steeped in shadows, there emerged a heroine named Michelle, a spectral figure cloaked in the remnants of a bygone era. Her ethereal presence commanded the legions of the deceased, a spectral army born of the kingdom's dark past. The land, ruled by a ruthless and mad king, quivered beneath the weight of tyranny and despair. Michelle, with raven-black hair cascading over ghostly armor, led her spectral forces through moonlit corridors and forgotten battlefields. The clinking of rusted chains and the hollow echoes of ghostly footsteps echoed through the desolate halls as the army of the dead assembled in silent unison. The Mad King, ensconced within the cold stone walls of his fortress, reveled in his cruel reign. His decrees bore the stamp of insanity, and the wails of his oppressed subjects formed a haunting melody that permeated the kingdom. It was amidst this atmosphere of despair that Michelle emerged as the avenging spirit, a beacon of justice in the murky depths of tyranny. With a face veiled in sorrow and eyes that glowed with a relentless determination, Michelle approached the castle gates, her spectral army trailing behind, like a silent tide of vengeance. The moon cast an eerie glow upon her, turning her ethereal visage into a haunting portrait of retribution. The castle's gates swung open with an agonizing creak, revealing the Mad King's court shrouded in a ghastly pallor. Michelle, her every step an echo of distant lamentations, advanced through the corridors, shadows clinging to her like loyal attendants. The tortured souls in her ghostly retinue moaned in harmony with the kingdom's anguished history. The Mad King, perched upon a throne of cruelty, gazed upon Michelle with eyes that mirrored his own descent into madness. Unfazed by the supernatural presence before him, he sneered, dismissing her as a mere apparition. Yet Michelle, her voice carrying the weight of forgotten centuries, spoke of the kingdom's suffering and the countless lives lost to the king's insatiable lust for power. Her words reverberated through the castle like a haunting lament, awakening the tortured spirits within its walls. As Michelle raised her spectral sword, the army of the dead surged forward, a silent tsunami of retribution. Chains rattled, and ghostly blades clashed against the fortress guards. The Mad King, his facade of arrogance shattered, cowered on his throne as the relentless tide of the afterlife closed in. In the final confrontation, Michelle's sword struck true, piercing the heart of the Mad King. As the tyrant's life force faded, the specters of the army of the dead dissipated like morning mist, their purpose fulfilled. Michelle, a solitary figure in the now silent castle, gazed upon the throne with a mixture of sorrow and triumph. With the demise of the Mad King, the kingdom's tumultuous history seemed to sigh in relief. Michelle, her form fading into the shadows, left behind a legacy of justice and retribution. The kingdom, now free from the shackles of a tyrant's rule, began to heal as the echoes of the past were swallowed by the silence of a new dawn.